J's back, Everyday Sneakerheadz. Today we had to bring you an episode to speak on these Kyrie Irving SpongeBob pack. Had to bring my godson Jabari in to get his opinion and see what's really going on with this SpongeBob and how the craze was so wild. Tell me what was so crazy with this pack. We had no idea that the prices on StockX and all these resales was gonna go so crazy. Well, at least I didn't. Tell me what was so crazy on this SpongeBob thing.
Well, first of all, SpongeBob, that was my childhood cartoon growing up. So most of the old heads out there, when I tell them about it, they're like, those shoes are stupid. Like, they think they're stupid.
I had to agree with what the old heads was telling you because I felt the same way. I had no idea it was going to be so crazy over this SpongeBob pack. It was 4 of them that came out. We got 2 of them. Let them know what we got and the ones that we're missing right now.
Well, there's 5 in the pack.
See, I don't know. He knows. That's why we got him here.
It's the SpongeBob starting 5. We got the Mr. Krabs right here. Don't steal the secret formula. You got plankton squash on the side. We got them on the inside. The money. And then SpongeBob, the original right here. We got him on the inside. We got his hat on the tongue.
Now see, that's what I didn't really know. Only thing I know about this shoe, they had the Nickelodeon. My generation, we know about Nickelodeon, Double Dare. Our cartoons that was on Nickelodeon was something totally different. You had this SpongeBob guy for the generation that comes up under us, smart mouth cartoon character, saying all kind of foul stuff, and this thing took off. I thought it would be like a lot of the other Kyries. He has so many shoes that they combined together with his favorite TV shows and different all kind of sayings and what he kind of believes in. But to go with this SpongeBob pack was something totally different. I didn't know you guys was so far into this. So tell me about some of the colors and exactly what they represent with this being SpongeBob. Just run through what we're looking at.
Well, the color right here, the sucker, this is showing his skin color and with the sponge material. Mm-hmm. And this right here, the brown and the red and the white, that's his shirt uniform.
Okay, so that's what he wear.
Yeah, so basically his whole entire outfit. So this right here, this colorway fits perfect just for him.
And now that you just said that, I noticed his face on the inside of the shoe as well. I just seen the eyes. I didn't even really look at it. I guess I didn't look at the shoe good enough. And they got a Nike stitched in the back, real thick on the back, embossed in the material that they use. I always know Kyrie to have a good hoop shoe. Everybody plays in these shoes. Kyrie's, PG's, and a few Kevin Durant fans out there as well. With you being a dynamic high school basketball player down here in Covington, Kentucky, you go to Dixie Heights. Graduated this year. A senior, well, freshman here soon. But what was your experience? I know you played in the Kyrie Irving. What was your experience in it?
There's a pure point guard shoe, because right here, they kind of have like a ball right here so you can move on the ground easily with your toes, and it's just like, it's perfectly fit for any point guard who needs to move how he does. Right,
I see a lot of the boys playing in these shoes.
Yeah.
I can imagine, and now that you say that, I actually feel that pressure point on the shoe.
Yeah.
Getting to this other one, this is the money one. I'm not a big fan. I don't know much about SpongeBob. Like we said, this was y'all thing. But if I had to pick any one out of the shoes, out of the 5, as you said, this one is cold-blooded. Tell me a little bit about this one.
Well, this one represents Mr. Krabs, don't steal the secret formula. In just about every episode, you see Plankton right here. He was trying to steal the secret formula. And he would get squashed every time. So they got the money right here. And the money inside just kind of sets the shoe off. And the Plankton on the side is just like, what more can you do?
Because what I'm understanding and what I heard when we was talking off camera, he's a money man. He's all about the money. I don't know nothing about SpongeBob. We was on Tom and Jerry, Popeye, Thundercats, Voltron, and stuff like that. They came with this smart mouth dude, and it went through the roof for Nickelodeon. Through the roof.
So with Mr. Krabs, he's kind of like the OG of the show, the old head. He gets to the money. He's penny pinching. He sees a penny on the ground. He's jumping, diving on people. Yeah, so we got the money on the inside.
Tell me about the other 3 that we don't have here present today. What What are they? Who are they? I don't really know it like that.
So SpongeBob starting 5. SpongeBob, Patrick. We got Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Sandy Cheeks.
Okay, these are his peoples on the cartoon. I never watched it, but I know.
It's Patrick Star. We got Squidward right here.
Squidward, that's his man's, right?
Yeah. We got Patrick right here.
That's his other man. That's his boy.
Yep.
Dope sweatshirt. Where did you get that sweatshirt? That's a Nike joint?
Yeah, I got it on Finish Line.
So if you do decide to rock one of these, it's probably gonna be the SpongeBob.
Yeah, it was a black one like this. It sold out though.
The black one sold out, but I think that one's a lot fresher for the summer.
Yeah.
You dripping over here. You dripping over here.
Yeah.
While we sitting here on StockX looking up these prices, did any of your boys get a hold of any of the 5 that you know of?
No, because every time, I was going around bragging about them, everyone was just kind of looking at me. But now they saw my story and stuff. But yeah.
So you instantly put them on your story.
Yeah.
Let everybody know what you dripping over here.
I had,
The sweater too?
I put the sweater.
The sweater too?
Socks,
Yeah.
everything.
Socks. So tell me about the socks.
The socks, these are the, as soon as I saw these, I had to get these. These are the SpongeBob socks he wore with the uniform, the blue and red stripe.
Okay, then they put the Kyrie symbol in the middle of the sock.
And with these shoes, it's like Kyrie's my favorite player, SpongeBob my favorite cartoon. It's like a dream shoe to me.
I thought these was just some old school socks when you pulled them out.
Nah.
When you came downstairs back in the 90s and 80s, you had a couple players that wore the socks all the way up to their knees with the, I had a couple of these, the red ones, the red stripes. But yeah, another dope.
Says I'm ready on the inside.
Okay, I knew
know about SpongeBob,
Nike always have something on the inside. That's why I just instantly went to it and flipped it. So what is it saying here?
I'm ready. That's kind of like his little slogan he had.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Man, every episode I'm learning something new every time. Every episode. Well, let's go to that next shoe. Which one is that one?
So we got the Patrick Stars right here on StockX.
Okay, and that is a size 12 that's up to 190 for a shoe that costs 130. Really kind of just letting the next generation, like I just cannot, this is the reason we doing the show. These kids are really making money on these shoes. Now this is the hot one. We got a size 12 in the, hold on, did you click on the grays?
240 right now.
240 right now. 220, the last one in the, which one is this?
This is Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs is going for 220 on a shoe that retailed at 110. Another reason I know we had to do this special edition episode, went to the mall to pick these up, and your generation and the kids was going crazy. They was lining up the same way some of us remember the way we did when some of these retro Jordans was dropping. A line out the door, trying to get their hands on as many as they could. You got 2 of them, and nobody else does. You dripping. What are you wearing on your? You getting some Nike joggers? I know how y'all do it with the skinny jeans. What you rocking when you rocking these?
I'm definitely have to get a pair of joggers or something to finish the outfit off. But
Definitely some. Well, how you gonna show the socks if you wearing joggers? I just thought about that.
I don't know. I might have to wear a game in them. Wear one game with the shoes and the socks.
Right. Or you could get some of those fresh Nikes, kind of tapered shorts that I know that your generation, your boys been wearing.
Yeah.
That look pretty dope on y'all. With a big cat like me, I'm good. With us sitting here with my godson today on Everyday Sneakerheadz, y'all know how we do it. I wasn't gonna let him escape without giving me his top 5 shoes for the young sneakerhead coming up.
Well, I'm a hooper, so I like to hoop in some comfortable shoes. I like to walk around in comfortable shoes. So my first shoe I like to hoop in would probably be my Black History Month Kobe 9 Elites, the high tops. You can't really find those anywhere.
That was a hot shoe when it came out.
Yeah.
What's the fit like with that shoe being all the way up the ankle? I haven't seen a boxer in the ring with them shoes on. What's that fit around your ankle with that one on?
Well, every time I wear them, somebody gives a comment on them or something, says something about it, but I love them. They feel like, to me, like a sock, and the bottom sole is like a footprint, so it's almost like perfect traction. But yeah, I love them.
I hear so many people bragging on these Kobe's and how comfortable they are. Give me number 2, keep going.
My number 2 would probably be the KD10s.
KD10s. Which one you got?
The On Pearls.
That On Pearl one. It was a real light pink than what they normally do
Yes,
on a On Pearl, but it was a real clean shoe. What's number 3?
And I'm 3 probably Kyrie 4s.
Kyrie 4s. So that was the one that came out last year before this one.
Yeah.
And keep going.
Number 4, my LeBron 13s.
13s. LeBron 13, I wouldn't hear a lot of people say that, but I would take your word for it because you a point guard and a hooper.
It's a more bulky shoe. You got to get used to it, but in that shoe, your foot kind of sinks into it. You break into it easy.
And what you wrapping it up with at number 5?
With number 5, my Retro 11 went like 93s. Not the best shoes to hoop in, but for style and fashion, I love them.
That patent leather, when they did that navy blue, was real hot. I can understand that it's a heavier shoe compared to what you guys is used to in your generation, but you want to look hot, shining with that patent leather on the court. I understand, godson. We want to thank everybody for joining us on another episode of Everyday Sneakerheads. I'm Johnny J's. You can find me on YouTube under Johnny J's, Everyday Sneakerhead on Instagram, and Johnny J's on Instagram, Everyday Sneakerheads on Facebook. What can they find you at, godson? I know you all over this social media stuff. This your thing.
Just follow me on Instagram at Jabari, Jabarii.
A hooper. Y'all look out for my boy coming up. Thank you for sitting down with me, going over these shoes. It's a family thing, baby. Everyday Sneakerheads. Please comment, like, subscribe. We out.